Hi guys, welcome to Plus Ones for this week. We are talking about today a dilemma with your friends.
Yeah, so essentially it's like talking about someone who likes someone and that person is talking to other people. If that makes sense. Yeah.
How do we nip that in the bud so they potentially
or move forward from that situation? Yeah.
Monogamous. Also, we're going to talk about out-of-pocket comments, how to deal with them. Actually, I don't know if we talk about how to deal with them. We just say that they exist.
Yeah. I think it was more so just like they're... Yeah, shut up. Anyways.
Great input. Also, just if you want to hear some great inspirational lines from me, there's plenty of them today.
Yeah, she was on fire today.
Yes. But as always, please, if you are enjoying watching our show, subscribe. We've got a little subscribe button. Give us a like. Give us a not like. What is it called? A dislike.
Dislike.
If you didn't enjoy it, but we'd love if you leave a comment down below as well. And if you are listening on Spotify, make sure you get amongst the conversation as well. See ya.
Plus Ones. It's really good. Promise.
I don't even know what episode we're on now.
It's well, we've done a lot now, which is fun. I think this becomes second nature. We just kind of sit down and kind of just have a chat. It's been super fun, and also grateful for the response from the Plus Ones whānau who tune in and decides to tune in every single Thursday, which is super nice.
Yeah, well, you know what? Honestly, any day of the week.
Yeah, facts.
It doesn't have to be a Thursday. It's not live, man. You can just watch it wherever you want from the comfort of your own home.
It was the first time in ages where I watched one of our YouTube videos, and just quick shout out to everyone who makes that happen because it looks really good.
Oh, it's good, eh?
Yeah, it looks really good.
I'm like, give us some more love. No, I tell you what, we had one of our bosses come up to us the other day, like, how's the podcast going? Because we obviously do it at our work. And I go, it's churning, bro. And he goes, I want it to win. And I go,
well, what is the definition of churning?
Churning. It's just chugging away.
Oh, right.
You know, just, churning.
Yeah.
You know?
Just slowly but
surely. What
surely.
You churn butter. You churn butter. You got to mix it heaps before it becomes butter, So it's just churning away.
It's churning away. Slowly but surely,
Slowly but surely. Hey, who won the race? Was it the tortoise or the hare? It was the tortoise.
I haven't heard that saying in ages.
Oh, do you know that the last time I used it is I had to commentate that tag game on Friday.
Oh, yeah.
And it was very noticeable, not you, but noticeable that the team, so we had this tag game, right? So league rules.
Say ripper rugby.
But it was ripper rugby, basically, but rugby league rules. That was like Te Ara 2 Roosters and a lot of their mean players and like under 16s. It was
supposedly supposed to be under 18s and we're versing men.
Yeah, but there was men there. But there was also some great girls playing as well, really fast.
That was fun. Shout out to
versus our work putting together a team of people that think they should have made it, but they hadn't.
Has-beens.
Yeah, and Randy played. He was number 69 on the field.
That's my dad's age.
Yeah. Yeah. Wasn't it his birthday the other day?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But anyways, the work made me commentator was Stephen McIver, who's an actual commentator.
Yeah.
Very serious guy.
He's full on, eh?
I told him, I was like,
bro.
I don't know the rules. I think he was about to lose his mind over there. I said, that was the gag. I commentate, but I don't know the rules.
Yeah.
But I use that saying the tortoise and the hare because it was very noticeable on the field, the lack of speed.
Yeah, difference
in
in
speed on our
athleticism.
side. Yeah. You were fast, though. You're a little stepper,
It was real humbling though.
Yeah.
I cracked up at how like serious the game got. Like it wasn't supposed to be. It
felt
serious.
high stakes.
Yeah, like it felt like there was a lot to prove for no reason.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I had a real fun time, and also the turnout. Shout out to producer T Money because he made a lot of that like happen. But the turnout was gangster.
We put together. It was like, when I say we, I mean the MyFM team, but really I mean T Money put together the coolest community event ever. People, all these random people came down. They had stalls, like face painting, like food, everything, and it was just a game of tag. But it honestly felt high stakes. 30-minute halves. I don't recommend commentating. I had to talk for an hour straight about a game I didn't even know the rules to. And so I was just saying silly stuff like, I'd be like, oh, yep, that player, he's grabbed the tags. We'll call him the tag grabber. Like I was just saying shit like that. Or, no, the tortoise and the hairline, I think it was like we were talking about the speed on the MMC Wanna Bees side or the lack thereof. And I said, who won the race? Was it the tortoise or the hare? And he said, well, I think it's going to be the hare in this race. And I was like, God damn. Commentating can be fun.
He is so full on. He talks in real life as if, like, I feel like commentating has become like his life almost, in the sense where you can't have like a normal conversation with the bro.
Life is a game of rugby league, mate. Life is a game of rugby league. We're all just playing to do our best.
Nice.
Dry.
Hey, I wanted to
Dry.
start like the potty today. I got a friend who's in a bit of a dilemma.
Talk to me.
And I kind of want to get people's perspective on it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this happens way more often than not. But when you like someone or you feel like you're gaining feelings towards someone, when they're single too, clearly.
Yeah.
So they have options or they are talking to other people as well. Let's just say that like you guys have somewhat of a connection.
Right.
But
Spark.
yeah, but like because you're both single, like you can't blame the other person for having options. I mean, we've talked about this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Like
you're single until you're not.
Yeah, you're single until you're not. But in this situation, I think one person is starting to feel like that they want to take it a little bit more serious.
Are they getting together?
Nah, they're not.
Oh, they're not. Okay. But they'd like to be.
Because I think in this situation, my mate is more so like he doesn't want to have to compete against other men.
Yeah.
Because he feels like you should, like, it's like one of those.
But you, like, for the right person, you would never have to compete.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the person would just know.
And and also in this situation, she keeps talking about like dates that she's gone on and dudes that she's talking to and XYZ.
Has he ever asked her on a date? Have they ever done that?
No, but they hang out a lot, like by themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're like, if there was a vibe to be picked up on, she probably should have picked up on it by now.
Yeah, I would assume so. I think like they like it's one of those ones where they don't. I don't think they actually need to go on dates for it to be like quality time.
I think dates make it a thing. I think hanging out with someone, like I don't recall.
I would say maybe once then.
Or maybe they've gone on like a lunch or a dinner or something.
Because they went to like a nice dinner where they actually both dressed up. And then he met up with us afterwards. But that was like one time.
And she's still talking and dating other people.
Yeah. Like
interesting. Okay, messy, blurry lines.
But also keep in mind, this person has fairly recently just gotten out of something.
Oh, like something serious or?
Yeah, like something pretty long term.
So who is it, him or her?
Her.
Oh, so she's probably not even looking.
Yeah, see, so this is the dilemma. Like this is the dilemma because they've known each other for ages. She has recently just gotten out of whatever she's gotten out of.
Yeah.
They were really good friends prior anyways. Like so he knows all about XYZ and all of that kind of stuff. Never really felt anything before.
Yeah.
But like the more that he's obviously been hanging out with her as of recent, he's kind of just like, oh, okay, like maybe
that could be a vibe.
Yeah, that could be a vibe. But like, one, feels bad because he does know old mate. Two, he's just like, wary of the situation. Like you just literally like if that was me personally and I just got out of something, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't want to get into something straight away. I know people do get into things. Time doesn't really matter in this situation, but in this situation, he's like, oh, okay, like I just want to let her, heal? Yeah, heal.
So, do we want to know? Are we trying to figure out what the guy friend should do? If he should have a conversation or wait,
or just what conversation he should have if this is really weighing him down. If that makes sense.
Okay. Well, see, I like I so get what you mean by like it's always good to make an assumption that when someone comes out of something, no matter how serious it is, like a breather. They need a breather usually. Some people jump from 1 to 1, so 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and you're like, when have you ever been single? Yeah. Always been in a relationship, but not necessarily with the same guy or girl. I reckon if it's weighing him down, he needs to have the conversation. Be like, hey, I'd love to hang out a bit more and like a bit more seriously because I've like got a bit of a thing for you, and if you'd want to like a little bit of breathing room in between, but understand that I won't wait for that, but I just want to put this out there and see what you think.
I feel like that's because I've told him the same thing.
Because you should never wait. Well, you should never wait.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you end up just like a little puppy dog waiting on like, and then you read every single little thing. I think I do feel like if the person says I'm not ready right now, take it as a no.
Yeah.
Potentially they do come around and they are ready, but like just take it as the no. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because potentially they'll like the attention and not the actual.
To told him similar things. Me and a couple of friends have told him similar things. Like,
Yeah.
But I think it's like also way easier said than done coming from a third party. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like for any type of reason. Like, it doesn't even need to be like relationship type things. It can be with anything. It's so much easier when you're not the one having to do it. Like, you know. So I think he's just a little bit shy because one, as well, I forgot to add this as well, is he doesn't want like anything to be awkward after. So let's just say like it's me and you, and we've been hanging out heaps, and like we've got a really good friendship, and I all of a sudden out of nowhere just go like, look, I know we've been hanging out for a little bit, and I think I like kind of have feelings for you, and if like you would be like, and
real.
if you reacted in a way where it was like, oh snap, like that's not what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I think it's what weighing him down even more is he is afraid that it's just gonna awkwardly part ways. And
I think you have to have like an understanding that like if it does part ways, then it's just not meant for you. Like, I know that sucks because no one wants a friendship, like a good friendship or any kind of situationship or relationship to ever part ways. No one ever wants that, but it's always for the better, whatever it is. Whatever the choice you make is the right one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like if he's that worried about it, I just think he has to be able to remove that, because it's like he's worrying about things that haven't happened yet.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
One of the boys was just telling him like, just give it a crack.
Just give it a crack. What do you got to lose?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to be an old man sitting on your front porch one day, and kids are going to be running across, and you're going to be a grumpy fuck.
And then another.
Okay, and people are going to go, "Why are you a grumpy fuck?" And it's because you've lived a whole life full of regret. That's why. And it's because of this one time you didn't actually just ask the girl. Yeah. You'll be taking that through until your 80s while you're on your rocking chair on your front porch.
I'm in the same. I'm not in the same boat as him, but I'm in the same like.
Well, who you got feelings for?
No, like in terms of like how I approach things, like me and him are quite similar. That's why he comes to me.
You don't like rocking the boat.
Yeah,
You're non-confrontational as well.
All of my relationships have been through like me being really good friends with someone and then it just happening.
Yeah.
Like it's never been me going, hey, like I think I.
Which is crazy because mine have always been me just throwing a line or a line being thrown to me.
I think that's why some of us are a little bit. I wish I was like that. Like I wish I could just throw a line out and just hope for the best.
But it's that whole, and we've talked about this on the potty before, it's that whole just learning that the worst answer you're going to get is no. And no is not that bad. Like, people go, oh, it's rejection. It's redirection. That was a bar. That was a bar.
Yeah, that was good.
Shut up.
That was good for me. Yeah, but maybe he needs to. I told him to listen to this episode because I told him I'll talk about it. I'll talk about it.
If not redirection, a moment for reflection.
Yeah. And if not that, just go home right hand with your erection.
Bars, bro. It was bars.
But yeah, that's something I wanted to bring to the table because I wanted to get a girl's perspective on it. And I know
I don't know if I should be a voice for the people.
I know a lot of the Plus Ones podcasts. Maybe they're going through something similar.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going through something similar. You know, like we said, some people are more confident than others in that field when it comes to approaching someone that you like. Yeah.
Do you feel confident? No, really.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. I think my way of telling someone that I like someone is definitely not voicing it. I show you.
I was gonna say, do you tell your friend to ask them?
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to always do like the, gee, you gotta like.
Do you think you could just ask her what she thinks of me?
Yeah. I was real big on that. But now, yeah, I still say I wouldn't say I'm quite forward. Like I would never.
Yeah.
For example, XY. We talked about it on the show before. We have to bleep her name out, but like we were talking about the whole like situation, right? Like I would never go up to.
Did you say happy birthday to her?
Yeah, I did actually. I said sorry, no sexy voice notes. But like for example, like in that situation, like friendly, yes.
Yeah.
Like I'll say hi to her in public and whatnot, and be super super nice and whatever. But if it actually came down to me going like, man, I should tell her that I like her, I would struggle.
Yeah.
I would still struggle in that area.
Yeah.
I got mad rejection anxiety. Yeah. Everything else anxiety wise, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Don't have no other anxieties. I don't feel.
No, you're actually like super chill.
except for rejection anxiety.
I don't think I have.
But only in that specific field.
I reckon rejection anxiety is the one I don't have.
Yeah, I can get rejected anywhere else from anything else, but if it's from someone that I like, I hate that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think many people like it.
Yeah. Like I overthink it though, because you know how some people, like you said, are just like happy with like, oh, if it's no, I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
For me, it's like, oh, if I get no, I don't want to see that person ever again. Like that's how.
Like moving countries, changing names.
No, not necessarily moving countries, but like if I see them, the first thing that I'm gonna think of is, oh, you bounced me.
And then if you see Randy move to Mexico, just don't worry about it. He's out of here.
Yeah, I'm in Fiji from now on.
Yeah, just moving to Dubai.
And then I'll finally listen to my mum of finding a Filipino princess.
I was watching your story the other night, actually, of her. Like, I like that she's just subtly putting on beautiful Filipino women.
We watched that movie like 10 times. And the outcome's exactly the same, bro.
Yeah. And what is the outcome?
They don't even get together in the end because she fumbled the bag.
Maybe she's trying to say
I don't even know their names.
Maybe your mum's trying to tell you a lesson that you need to raise your standards because you keep getting fumbled.
Yo, do you know what the last line of the movie is?
What?
So essentially they're best friends.
Yeah.
I forgot the movie. I'll find the movie and I'll let you guys know in the comments. But they're best friends and they end up like falling in love with each other, but they they fall in love with each other like at the wrong time. So she will like him more than he will like her because they give each other like mixed signals all the time.
Yeah.
And then essentially she's the one that's like dating more than he is because he likes her obviously, but she doesn't realize it till later. And then later on in the movie, she falls in love with him, but now he's getting married. Like he's getting married to this other chick, right?
This is a classic movie.
Yeah, it's a classic Filipino movie. If you haven't watched Filipino movies before, they're all exactly the fucking same, and they all have the same actors. Fuck.
It's like an anthology series,
Bro,
like
honestly.
American Horror Story, like different story but
And
same
they're also
actors.
all like 3 hours long. I don't know why they're so long. Anyways,
Cinema.
He's getting married and they stop talking for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And because he's getting married, he finds her and she goes through like this whole emotional journey, like
Eat, Pray, Love.
the one that got away, pretty much, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then he rocks up to her house and was like, look, I'm getting married, I just wanted to tell you, I just felt like I needed to see you. And then they like cry. Also, if you haven't watched Filipino movies before, but be prepared to like see the actors cry like a million times. He rocks up, they hang out, and they're kind of just like, it's like somewhat type of closure. And this was the end of the movie, which was fucking weird to me, man. But they walk, and at the end of their walk, she asks him like, "Oh, have you told her about me?" And then he was like, "Everything," like because you know they like fell in love with each other, and she's my best friend. And then she, out of curiosity, goes, "Oh, what did she say?" And he goes, and this is like the biggest crying point of the movie. He goes, she said, you're so stupid for fumbling me. And then they just cry. And then the credits roll.
Wow.
The credits. And I was sitting there. I was sitting there watching the movie with my mom like, this is dumb. There's no happy ending.
No, but maybe that's a testament to life.
Bro.
Life, Randy. It's not always a happy ending.
She's so stupid for fun. And then there was this awkward pause, and then they both just start bawling their eyes out.
Wow.
My mom was crying.
And I think that is true to real life, though. There's not always a happy ending.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though. I honestly, have I ever told you about how I think I'm psychic?
Yeah, you have.
Fully, all the time. Always say I'm psychic. A premonition, like a little thing that happened to me this week. So I lost a pair of my glasses, prescription glasses. I ended up finding them, but I lost them for a good couple of weeks. So I went to claim like insurance on them because I've got AMI. So I claimed insurance on them, but then they were like, the glasses are only worth like $300, but they said I had to pay in excess of $500. And I was like, well, that's silly because the glasses aren't worth that much.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, do you want to claim or not? And I was like, oh. So I was kind of sad about it. And so I was just like, oh, don't worry about it. Never made a claim on insurance in my life with contents. And I was just like, oh, well, I'll leave it. I don't want to pay $500 excess just to get glasses that are cheaper than that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so like I lost them. I was real sad about it. And I was like, I really like those glasses. And then what did I get this week? A message from a glasses company that I really like being like, hey, do you want to come in and get some frames? Isn't that crazy? That's the power of manifestation. I feel like you just see it, you believe it, it happens. I'm real good at manifesting.
Maybe we're not manifesting right then.
bro, you have to just see it. You have to envision it, and you have to keep telling yourself.
I see it sometimes.
Don't say if, always say when. So like instead of saying if it happens, say when it happens.
That's crazy. I say if heaps.
Yeah, so instead of if, just rechange.
Yeah.
Let's just change that thought process into saying when instead. Yeah. And another one that my friend taught me back in the day, she would say, like, so we would do, that's right, we were on a TV show and you had to win challenges. And I'd always be like, if we win, and she'd be like, nah, when we win. And she'd say, we've already won, time hasn't caught up yet.
Damn.
So that could be a good little strategy for you. You can say, what are you wanting at the minute? A missus. I've got a missus. Time hasn't caught up yet. There's your manifestation. The law of attraction.
So does that mean I tell people that I'm taken?
Maybe if you start telling people you're taken, you'll then be taken. Yeah. Manifestation. It's a crazy thing.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No, but I honestly truly believe
would
it
that
works.
not ruin my chances? What if a pretty girl comes up to me, hey, are you single? No, sorry, I'm taken. Time
And
hasn't
you
caught
say,
up to me yet.
by you. Say, I am taken by you. Time hasn't caught up yet.
Oh.
That's a bar.
I actually
Try
like
it.
that.
Try it. Let
And
me know
then,
if it works.
creep, pepper sprays.
Yeah.
Yuck, you're ugly.
Classic New Zealand dating scene.
Yeah.
Who can?
That's funny, man. That's good though. I like that.
Manifestation works. I swear to God. I swear to God,
When
my
did I
life,
ask?
I manifested it. Like, this is a crazy one. Oh, I don't want to get too corny about how I got my job and stuff like this, but like, my job, obviously, I'm a radio announcer on a radio station called My FM. And when I was at uni, like, I had a boyfriend back then, my like uni boyfriend, and we would sit in the car and we'd always listen to My FM or like George, and I would sit there and we would like mess around and have a laugh, and I'd always do the voice, like,
it's the hottest hip hop.
yeah, and I'd always do the voice like, you're listening to My, and I'd always do this all the time, and it became like a little bit of a gag. Anyways, got into radio, but like eventually got this job at My FM, and the first thing he did, my ex like messaged me and was like, remember when you used to always do that, and we would always talk about that in the car? It's like you wanted it, you believed it. But I remember like hearing about this job that was maybe coming up at My, and it wasn't on my radar at all. But like, I had two friends say to me, and they hadn't talked to each other at all. One friend say, wouldn't it be funny if you like went for that job? Maybe you should go for it. And I was like, whatever. And then I had another friend separately go, hey, I heard this person's leaving. You should just like you should apply for that job, blah, blah, blah. I didn't apply for it. Like the next week I got emailed to audition for it, and I didn't apply for it at all. Like, I didn't even express interest.
It's funny how that works,
It's
man.
weird. It's like the universe just knows where you're going.
Facts.
You just have to listen sometimes. Oh, shut up. Honestly, the universe has been good to me, bro. It was like we were talking about last week with the house thing. I sat there for ages being like, oh, I'm such a bad person because it's not happening for me. And then it happened, and I go, oh, that's right, I am.
How was that, by the way?
Huh?
How was the house stuff?
We're just doing admin at the moment. Like,
Is it coming along? It's coming along.
I mean, yeah, like we moving in 2 weeks.
Oh, jokes. I thought you had already moved in.
Nah. We're just sorting out like lawyers stuff and getting all that signed off. Like, I just had to like cancel my storage unit. I like looked at quotes for like power companies, Wi-Fi. Like, I'm just how much my rates are going to cost. Blah, blah, blah. I did all the math on how much money I'll have left over each week. Mm-hmm. Not much, but it'll be worth it. Worth it. My dad's, I was like, oh, I won't have as much savings. And my dad's like, yeah, but your savings is the house.
Yeah, facts.
And I said, but Dad,
it's going towards.
I can't go on a shopping spree with the house.
Yeah, so you got to start prioritizing them.
But it's different. It's just like a different stage of life. They say new levels, new devils. Mm-hmm. You know, sometimes the goalpost just keeps moving.
You got all the quotes today. And
I
they all
think
rhyme.
you don't give me enough credit, man. You don't give me enough credit. Nah, but no, it's good. It's good. It's just like an admin. It's just admin-y. I'm not stressed though. Not stressed at all. It's just you just chip away at each little thing. I've got a bit of a to-do list, if you will.
It's not an easy feat.
No,
you know?
it's been a.
People think it's just like it's not like a pair of shoes. You don't just buy it and put it on.
Bro, you know you actually can't. You actually can't. When I tell you, it's like you do all this stuff to like save the money. You go through the process. Like when you think you're ready, you go to a mortgage broker and you go, hey, can I get see if I can get a pre-approval? And 3 months leading into a pre-approval, I deleted like Afterpay, everything, so that my accounts were clean as. And I was just being a good girl. They look at your accounts, they go, yep, I think we can get something. And then they come back to you with a pre-approval letter and they go, hey, you can borrow up to this much money. And you're like, mean, amazing. And they're like, happy house hunting. And then you start going to houses and you think you're just going to see a house and be like, yo. But then you see a house and then you get a builder's report and there's a hole in the wall or there's mold somewhere.
Or there's other people wanting the house that
or
you
there's
want.
asbestos. I don't know. There's something like that. And then it just becomes this whole process. Or everything's an auction. So you get excited. You see life in the house. You go to the auction. You get outbid in 3 bids. It's like, it's just, ugh, and you're like, oh, wow, this is not easy.
Repetitive process.
It's not like you just go into Glassons and go, that top looks nice, let me try it on. It's not like that. You try everything on with a house. You try the house on you. And then the house decides they want to go elsewhere because someone else has got a bigger budget. It's nice to me not have to do that anymore. It was so nice going on Trade Me, deleting all the saved listings, everything. Yeah.
Hey, you made it.
I made it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for the applause. Although, I tell you what, I say I was chipping away at that, haven't been stressed at the moment. But we have to talk about people with out-of-pocket comments online. Bruh, I have fallen victim.
Yeah, but you've been a victim for ages, though. Like,
I
people
don't know.
attack you, eh?
I got a theory, though.
Yeah.
I got a theory. Insert Pink Panther music here. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. I've been investigating. Nah, I haven't really. But basically, I get a bit of hate online. Not really. It's like, I get far more positive online. But there is like some really out-of-pocket hate I get online. And it's always to do with the way I look. Always people saying my legs are fat or my chin or this or that or I look hapu or whatever. But
I saw that one.
I know that one was crazy. Do you know what that one was? It's one time. So I got this comment last week, Whānau, and it was like someone taking the piss out of me for something, then coming at me for another thing, then talking about something I say on air every day.
It was like
then
5 in 1.
and then saying I look pregnant, and I was like, oh my god, you're really a fan. Like, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
But that was one of those days, like, you can sit there and you can get hate comments all you like. And honestly, most days I look at them and I just come up with a funny comeback and I don't care. That day I was sitting in the car and I read it. Oi, tears. And I was like, oh no, you folded. But the tears just came because it's like, oh my God. Like, you know, you can try your best, but someone will always still find something to hate on you for. But my theory was, though, I was doing some investigating. And sometimes when you get hate, I know this happens to other people too. But sometimes when I get hate, it'll come in like a burst and it'll be like all the accounts will be the same, 0 followers, 0 posts, 0 nothing. And it'll like, there'll be a comment on one photo and then 2 minutes later, there'll be a comment on another photo with a different account. And then 2 minutes later, there'll be a comment on another photo with a different account. And it's like they're all run by the same person. Like where someone's
got like 5 burner accounts.
Someone's just wanting to hate. And then I'll post the comment up because I always just post them. I don't really care. And it's not a sympathy thing. I just post because you want to be a dickhead. I'll show everyone else. You know, that's kind of more my thing. And they'll delete the account as soon as I post it. So it's like the accounts are there. Like the purpose is to hate, to tear people down, whether it's just me or whether it's other people too. But I'm just like, bruh, if you're someone who ever sends a hate comment, either do it from your main account or don't do it at all. I'm like, because my thing is like, keep the same energy. I don't think you should I don't think you should send hate comments at all. But like, if you're gonna do it, don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
Stop hiding behind these fake accounts where like no one can. You
made a video about that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's kind of embarrassing. And then people go to me, oh, you're getting pressed over a fake account. I said, yeah, because they're being rude. Like,
how often do you read like all the comments? Because for me, I don't. Not that I get as much. To be fair, I actually don't really get.
To be fair, sometimes I don't even come across them at all.
I think honestly, it's because like you're in the media and you're a female as well. That consistently
girls get it way worse.
That is consistently producing content every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, when I see some of the comments sometimes, I'm like, damn, I don't know how people can take it. Like, props to the girls and the women that get those comments like on a daily, because like you said, it's not just you. Like, there's a whole
it's not unique to me.
But it's crazy.
But it's like, I think people are like blown away by how often I get them, and I don't even post all of them.
Yeah.
Like, but at the same time, that would be a good like 5, maybe 10% of comments. The other 90 to 95% is all really positive and people just being good. All good. So it's like, that's why I don't care too much. And I've learned to like reprogram myself to take that more seriously. Because people sometimes are like, why do you always highlight the negative ones? And I'm like, no, I'm still replying to the positive ones. But I'm just like, that I shouldn't just ignore it because there's less of them. If you're going to be a dick, like, own that you're being a dick. Yeah, I just hate it. I think it's just silly. Like, people who have fake accounts and troll accounts, I think that's just bizarre. But I know people that do, and I'm like, why?
Burner
Why do you
accounts.
do that? Like burner accounts are so. Have you
I
ever had one?
like burner accounts if you're using them to be funny.
Yeah, like, and what would your thing like? What was your definition of being funny?
Or like just like not to do it out of like not sending hate comments.
Yeah.
But just like funny comments, like like a bit sarcastic comments and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like that's funny to me.
Yeah.
But the hate comments, I think that's ugly.
That is ugly, and I get called ugly too.
What's fuck? Sorry to talk about this, but what do you think is the worst thing someone's called you in the comments?
I don't know.
Because there's been some creative ones.
Let me have a look if I've still got some screenshots. Hey, I don't usually keep them on my phone. I just like screenshot them to post them, and then I usually delete them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh no, one I got the other day. Kind of. It wasn't like super ruthless, but it did kind of hurt my feelings. It was someone said, "Wahine to wahine, please blend your makeup better." I was like, oh, sad.
Wahine to
I was like,
wahine.
damn. Oh yeah, there. I found it. Wahine to wahine, please blend your makeup better. And I was like, I think I replied something, but I was like, ugh, gifts. Yeah.
How? Because I feel like you've gotten a whole lot better at like taking the.
Oh, I trolled them back. Hard.
Yeah. But like, how many times? Like, let's just say out of 10 comments, how many times would you be like, "Fuck, that actually like stung"?
Out of 10?
Yeah, like you know how you'd be like
Maybe
nah.
0.5 of a comment. Like,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
often.
Yeah.
One, it's honestly depends on the day. It
Yeah.
depends on the day you receive it. You could be having an already bad day and you read it and you're like, oh, like,
Yeah.
But then there's other days you're, oh, shut up.
Yeah.
But like, and sometimes I don't pay mine. I'll just delete the comment. Like I don't even, but there's just other days I'm like, oh, you want the smoke? I'm ready. I'm so ready. But my favorite is when people send a hate comment, but then they're like, their spelling's bad or something. And I'm like, you just like, you took every bit of weight out of that.
Yeah.
Because you confused your yours and yours. Yeah.
You're not having your case.
You're like, oh, no, that's tough. Nah, actually, recently I had one. I actually posted, I think this was the most respectful roast I had. Someone said I had lomu legs. They said lomu legs, and then they said, rest peacefully, Jonah.
Oh, rest in peace to John Lomu, man. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, because he was a machine.
That made me laugh because I was like, oh, like you're saying I have big thighs,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like at least you said rest peacefully, Jonah.
But would you okay, as a female, because as a man, thick thighs are hot.
I'm not trying. I mean, I just have them. Like, and there's nothing I can do about them. I have thicker thighs. I wouldn't say I have thick thighs, but I have thicker thighs. That's for sure. I would rather they be musclier. Yeah, toned.
Lomu legs was cracker.
Right? Is that not funny?
Lomu legs.
Wait,
is
actually, recently I
funny.
posted a clip with like an array of them, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, you wouldn't have seen them before. I'll see if I can find
Follow
them in my
Tegan
archive.
on
Have you ever?
Instagram.
What are some of the worst? You don't get much, but like, what have you had?
People just tell me I dress like a woman, and that's like I literally
You're like,
out loud
okay.
say that I buy clothes from the women's section. So it's like that. Like,
no, you do though. That's the funny thing. It's like, so what?
It doesn't really faze me. Hate comments that crack up to me because
Yeah.
I just, not that I do get it very often, because I mean, unless you absolutely just hate the clothes that I wear, there's nothing else for me. Because you know how like your content's quite broad. Like
Yeah, I would agree,
You
yeah.
talk about heaps of things. Like my content a lot of the time is just, you're either gonna say that you like the outfit or you don't like the outfit. Like,
Yeah, that's
you know,
it.
and so it's like if you don't like it, you're not wearing. Like to me, you're not wearing the clothes anyway. So
Yeah.
Or show me your wardrobe. I dare you.
So yeah,
And then let me
this is
roast
the
you.
thing. It's like you're respectfully, you're not going to be taking advice from someone who doesn't dress
Yeah.
how you want to dress.
Yeah.
You should never take advice from someone you wouldn't want to switch places with.
Oh, fact, 100%.
Yeah.
But
Another bar. I'm sorry, I
think
said it.
I like, again, not that I get like as much as you, but I just, it's easier. I think because I don't obviously get as much because of my content. It's just way easier for me to ignore. But
Yeah.
like we've talked about it on the potty before in the past as well. Like just in general, with it, when I feel like I've gotten really, really good at just taking myself out of situations that I don't want to be in.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
if I feel like the energy's off in the room, or I feel like someone maybe feels something towards me, or I don't want to be in a room full of certain people, I'm not going to put myself there.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's kind of similar
So you
with
can
these
kind of do the
comments.
same in the online space.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, I'm just removing myself from this conversation.
Exactly, yeah.
I've got a few here that this was from maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh, here we go.
People really thought I had a mustache that day because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 comments I got on one
I'm
day.
trying to look.
It said, I reckon, hey. Says, I reckon you should have a shave. You should shave your upper lip. Is that a mustache? Shave your mo and shave your lip. That was all on one day.
That's crazy.
And then someone said, I was wearing jorts one day and they said, those jorts are choking.
Oh, shit. Some things should just stay in the group chat, guys.
Hey, don't say it in the group chat.
No, but what would you rather I'd rather just not.
behind my back.
I'd rather just not hear it. Those jorts are choking.
Someone in reference to my legs said those are more fat than anything, and I was like, oh yeah, fair enough.
Being called when you get
Fat with a hard F is it's ruthless.
Nah, do you know what's funny is being called what is it called when you when it's other words for the word? Not an adjective, it's a synonym. It's a synonym, right?
Yeah, okay.
So any other synonym but fat is I feel funny. And then as soon as you just say fat, it's like saying fuck.
Yeah, it hurts.
You know?
It hurts.
It just feels like you mean it.
Or I often get one
To be fair, you wouldn't be called
because
fat.
I do early mornings and I don't sleep well in the week, and I often get people talk about my the buller bags under my eyes is what they like to refer to them as. But it's when they say, actually this one hurts when people say you've let yourself go, or you're not aging well. I'm like, I'm not even 30.
You're not.
I'm not even 30. I'm trying. I do the stuff. I do all the right stuff. I wear the sunblock, the SPF 30 on the face every day, bro. Moisturizers, washer.
Oh, does that shit work?
Yeah, I think so. It made me feel a bit more snatched and less inflamed.
Mm-hmm.
Lymphatic drainage. Swear by it. I've got a body one too. Do my thighs. Because, that's the other thing everyone comments on. Bags, chin, thighs. Hey, but I'm fine, guys. It's fine.
Can't win,
I'm actually sweet. But you're right, it's women. Women get way more ruthless stuff. Hey, but anyways, guys, shall we take an EL therapy?
Yeah. Now, can I just say one more thing? That's why I have so much respect for women who consistently post about their body on social media. Because that's a brave world to enter. You know what I mean? You
know what I'm going to post today? So I do this therapy, fat melting therapy on the back of my thighs, and I want to show a picture of it's just helping reduce the appearance of cellulite.
Right.
But I want to.
What is it called?
It's called fat melting.
Oh, right. I thought I heard that wrong. Okay.
What did you hear?
No, I thought I just heard the word wrong.
But I'm probably gonna post this up. I wish I'd worn better undies, but
Oh, is that the one where you posted your bum on social media?
Yeah, I said, watch out, my butt cheek's gonna be
Hell
out.
yeah.
But it's just show the difference. But I'll have to post that.
Fuck, a 3-2-1 would have been way a 3-2-1 would have been so much better.
I'm just gonna show it to our producer booth. Can you guys see it in there? Sorry, but no one's bum is perfect.
I think
so the thing that I'm doing is supposed to get rid of or help reduce the appearance of cellulite.
Yeah.
Got quite stubborn cellulite there. It works really well on the front of my thighs.
Nice.
But
hey, if it works, it works.
Underneath, it says there's a term for something that happens just under the glutes. It's called a banana roll, and my banana roll is getting smoother.
Mean.
Yeah. So. But I'm going to post that today because I'm about showing results, and I need to. But I'm going to have to do 3, 2, 1. Here's my ass.
That would have been nice.
Here's my diddly cheeks.
Ass.
Here it is. But I think
crazy. I actually never seen your bum before until that.
That is probably not the best lighting, and not its most flattering angle. But, I'm about being truthful, and I'm sure if I am comfortable showing that online, maybe someone else will feel comfortable. Or it's an invitation for more people to call me fat.
Yeah, or just screenshot heaven.
Oh, fuck. There's worse things you can screenshot me online.
Hard. Just saying.
Have you ever sent a nude? We've talked about that, eh?
Nah, I've never sent a nude ever. I'm too insecure about that.
I did send one years ago. Long time ago. I think I was like.
Was
8.
it full naked?
Nah, I didn't have my face on. I'm not dumb.
No, like full naked as in like from like your boobs down.
Nah.
And how did you pose? Because there's only one way a guy can pose for a nude, eh? It's just... It's literally just there. What? You're going to tell me a guy's going to go like this? No way. Unless you've got an absolute rig, eh? Like, then yeah, like take a shirtless photo or whatever. But there's, other than old mate down there, there's nothing else to show for a nude.
Well, no, I don't know. I didn't go...
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that part. It's just...
Oh, yeah.
But it was ages ago. Ages ago. I don't even care. I think I've talked about this on air before. But this is the funny part. The nude. I swear I've told you this story. Maybe I haven't. I've only ever done it once in my life, I swear. I'm sure it's only been once. I'm not dumb. No face in it. Obviously, I didn't have tattoos or anything then, so it's not like it's recognizable. But I sent it to the one person maybe. Yeah, well, I wasn't sent it more than one, but like I sent it one person. And then like a couple years later, a mate of mine, like a guy mate, was like, is it true you sent a nude or something? I said, oh, yeah, fuck. Like it was a couple years ago, whatever. And I go, why you want to see it? And he goes, nah, let me see if I can get it. And I go, okay, weird flex, you know? And then no shit, in half an hour, he goes, gee, how about I got sent it from 5 different people?
Damn.
So it had done the rounds. But hey, I could just be like, no, it's not. It's not mine.
That happened to one of my bros in high school. That was,
really?
Yeah, we...
See, but that's why, like, I mean, like, look,
thing.
I'm not judging. If you want to send nudes, do whatever you want to do, but know the implications of, like, sending a picture of yourself. Once it's out, it's gone forever. It's no longer in your grasp. Second of all, I would recommend, if you're going to do it, make sure you don't have tattoos or recognizable things. Third of all, don't put your face in it. Just don't put your face in it. It's just like the internet is crazy. Like they're doing things now with these like deep fakes. Your face, just from being in a smiley picture on Instagram, could end up on someone's naked body.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what I mean? And it like with AI and everything now. So just be safe. Be safe. That was like 11 years ago. You know what I mean? Like
comment down below, fellas. Let us know what other poses.
Who else has sent a nude?
what other poses you guys do? Yeah. See, like, bro, like, you think about it, right? I don't want to go too deep into that.
See, anyone
That's
listening to the
disgusting.
podcast didn't see what I did just then? Put my legs in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think is the worst nude to send? Booty hole, eh?
My booty hole, brown.
That's a crazy one.
Yeah, like, I mean, just any.
Or like unshaven.
Oh, nah, some people were into that.
Anyways, take a knee. Take a knee on therapy.
Anyways.
Take a knee on
Take a knee
therapy.
or therapy.
Take a
This
knees.
is how we end the show every week. And basically, all of you guys send in your confessions from the week or the year or the month or whatever. We decide if it's take a knee. You know what? We'll let that one slide, or if we think you need to go to therapy. Okay. First one, take a knee or therapy. I have fully lied to my missus about my age for 3 years. She thinks I'm 26, but I'm actually 23. It's gone past the point of no return now.
Because you're going to find out. She's going to see a license or something, a passport.
I just don't know how you but also how do you bring that up?
3 years later.
How do you go?
She sounds...
Like, obviously
dumb.
this dude, what I'm guessing is this dude was 20.
Yeah.
And she was probably like, it doesn't say how old she is. But she was probably 20. He was probably 20 and he wanted to seem older. But now it's just like gone too far.
I know a lot of people where age actually matters, eh? Like,
It should matter for some.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. And in certain situations, okay. But like in like the whole like let's just say because I'm 26.
Yeah.
Like if a 32-year-old woman was to like hit me up, and then she just happened to think I was 30.
Yeah.
But as soon as I say I'm 26, she's like, whoa, I can't do that. I know people that are like that.
That's 6 years is big. I think the older you get, the more the gap shrinks in some circumstances. So if you were 32 and she was 38, it doesn't feel as bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely think in that 20s age group, there's a lot of growing, and there's a whole frontal lobe that happens mid-20s as well. That like I think like a 28-year-old shouldn't be dating a 22-year-old. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They're just in really different life stages. And a 18-year-old certainly shouldn't be dating a 24-year-old, in my opinion. But hey, I'm sure there's people that can prove me wrong. I've never really dated outside of my age group. Like, I mean, my boyfriend's 3 years younger than me, And then before that, I dated someone like 3 years older. But that's as far as it's gone.
What's the
gap
max,
has never been any bigger.
Max and minimum.
Yeah, I think, but even 3 years in some instances, 3 years can feel like a long time. It's a different life stage. It's a completely different life stage.
Facts.
I'm gonna say therapy because like stop lying.
I'm gonna say.
Just let her know, man.
I'm gonna say.
Rip the Band-Aid.
I'm gonna say take a knee because there's actually worse things that you could lie about, but just be
Spoken as a liar.
Just be wary of the consequence because once it gets to a certain point, like then
you're booking a trip to Fiji to
Yeah.
celebrate your anniversary. She's got your passport and she goes, hold on a minute.
No, it just makes me think that every year for 3 years, what has she been wishing you on happy birthday? Like
that means instead of 1999, he's born in like 2002.
yeah, that puts it in perspective.
That-
I think getting into the clubs now is 2007. 18-year-olds.
My God, that Randy.
Yeah, 2007. I got heaps of mates that are bouncers, like security guards.
So old.
Yeah, 2007.
That means
on the ID.
I've been able to club for 11 years now.
Yeah, I still go. It's mean.
I know you still go. You might have to take me out and when we go to Poneke this weekend.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm DJing in Poneke.
Jokes. I'll be in bed. Anyways, okay. Take an or therapy. I've genuinely been selling feet pics online. The money is so good.
Bro, take a knee. Who cares?
Oi,
Get your bag.
That is the easiest take a knee ever. Get your bag.
We have
Respect
one
the hustle.
person that works with us here. She used to do this in uni as a side hustle.
Is that what you were talking about before?
I don't know what it's called. It's called something pigs. But essentially, it's people online that have a fetish for being like dominated, like yelled at and told that they look ugly and all that kind of stuff. Whereas so essentially you're FaceTiming another person, right? And you're the dominatrix or whatever they call it, and you're like literally just like shitting on them, like you suck, you'll never be worth it, all that kind of stuff. And then they'll be like, send me $20, and then they'll send you $20.
That's on Euphoria. On season 1, Kat.
She
does that. She does that. Oh my God!
Send me $20 right now. And I was like, nah, that's all shit.
Honestly,
and then she showed me the receipts, and I was like, damn. And then she had to stop doing it because the people were getting too emotionally attached. They liked it too much. That's such a weird thing.
I respect my sis even more. That is so. Oh man, that's actually gun.
Yo,
I would never do it myself, but like the fact that she was able to
you
make
should
that.
do it.
Me?
Let the anger out.
People have been saying I've been angry lately.
No. As in, like, let the anger out from the hate comments that you get. You know,
so
like,
what if it's just
reciprocate
sadness?
it back
What if
onto
it's
someone
just
else that actually
sadness?
wants to hear it.
But it's just sadness.
No, but it's like literally the worst things that you could hear. Like they want to hear it.
Yeah.
It's like, you piece of
You little idiot.
Yeah. See, like
I
that's
didn't mean to
probably
say little, but
that probably wouldn't even tickle them. It's like they want to.
they needed more. They needed more.
The things that she was saying that she would say, I was like,
I'm gonna ask her later.
It was insane. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna say take a knee on that one. Last one, take a knee or therapy. Ratted out my ex who's been dealing. I enjoyed the lifestyle while I was there, but he cheated. So see ya, cuz.
Nah, take a knee.
Take a knee. I also think you reap what you sow.
Yeah, facts.
You got a little too greedy, a little too comfortable, decided to cheat. She was keeping your secrets, and you decided to play up. No secrets, no more.
Be wary of the repercussions, though.
Yeah, hard.
Yes, someone might know someone else, and then bing, bada, boom, no wheels on your car.
Really?
Just saying.
Oh, they don't like a rat, do they?
Yeah, no one likes a rat, man. Especially in that world, no one likes a rat.
Good point. I don't know
You might be
anything.
seeming like you're doing a good thing to someone, but bro, honestly, even the person that I'm talking as if like I live that lifestyle. Shut up.
Yeah, you know a little too much. You know a little too much, actually. I know nothing. Sheltered lifestyle. Yep, I'm going to say take a knee on that one.
Yeah, take a knee.
I think everyone is well aware of their consequences
Bad karma.
in that situation. Yeah. It comes for you.
Yeah.
Bad karma does come for you in a million different ways. But anyways, guys, that's all for Plus Ones this week. We'll see you next Thursday.
Plus ones. It's really good. Promise.